Hi, Escobar here, escobarj.com, and this video is how to stay positive when life is rough. And I've done 4 videos on this topic so far, and I will post those videos in the description below. Also post a video right here, click on that. But this video, we will talk about the last step in how to think and be more positive when life is rough. And that last topic is surround yourself with positive people. And the thing with positive people is I want to give you a quote by Tony Robbins. He says, "Your income and life is in direct proportion to the expectations of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Think about that for a minute. If you're surrounded by high achievers, positive thinkers, go-getters, go-givers, and people who are accomplishing a lot in their lives, that's going to rub off on you. On the contrary, if you're hanging out with people who are constantly negative, constantly bringing you down, constantly talking shit, constantly not making good choices, that's also going to rub off on you. And sometimes you have to get away from the negative people who bring you down in order to attract new people and new energy into your life. Now, I don't recommend you do anything rash, but if it is a problem and the people around you are habitual negative people or narcissists or manipulators or bring you down or give you bad advice, or they aren't making a lot of money, or they're just making poor decisions, you need to get yourself out of that situation and start choosing new situations and new people to hang out with. Personally, in my own life, I have friends who, from like high school that I used to hang out with a lot, and even after high school, even in college, I have friends that I used to hang out with, and I don't hang out with as much. And while they'll always be friends, and I always have a love for them, it's sometimes relationships are just meant to move on. Sometimes you're just meant to find new relationships and new friends and new people. And sometimes relationships just are better off as either acquaintances or more platonic or more superficial than to have deep, meaningful relationships with those types of people, because they're not on the same wavelength, they're not on the same level. And there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe they're just not there yet. But for you, you need to take responsibility for everything in your life. And I came to that realization as well, as I need to take responsibility for people around me, for all my actions, for all my decisions, and for the people I'm responsible for, etc. And the last part of this is that when you surround yourself with positive people, those positive people will lift you up when you're down. So long as you're not a negative Nancy all the time, or you're constantly bringing them down, because then they'll want to naturally distance themselves from you. So it's kind of a trade-off thing, and part of it is incorporating the other things that I've been teaching you to really become a person who is positive all the time and who is centered and in their heart and source energy and is connected with source energy and in the present moment. Because people that are in that situation and who adopt those ways of thinking tend to be more positive people, and they tend to not let things outside, external things, bother them as much, especially when those things are out of their control. But occasionally, you get down and you feel negative, or you need to acknowledge some negative things that happen in your life. And if you have the good people surrounding you, and you're not a constant source of negativity for them, and it's a good, positive, mutual, beneficial relationship, sometimes, you do get down, and those people that are positive, they'll bring you up, and they'll make you feel better, and they will lift you and pick you up when you're down. So those are just a few tips and a few different things that you can do to start thinking and how to stay positive when life is rough and when things just aren't going your way. Because obviously The point of life is to learn, and the point of life is to make mistakes. The point of life is to learn from those mistakes and to apply that knowledge and to help and give to others the knowledge that you have learned, and to constantly learn, grow, and push forward. I always say that in the end of my videos, is always learn, always grow, always give, and always push forward no matter what. And by adopting these ways of thinking and adopting these actions and adopting these things that I'm teaching you, it will help you to become the person that can be positive and help lift others when they're down. And that's really the whole point behind these videos, is to help others to achieve their fullest and highest potential and to achieve the best versions of themselves. Because that is the whole point of why we are here in this life, is to experience life, to make mistakes, to learn, to grow, to move forward, to push through the bullshit, and to become the best versions of ourselves, and to ultimately chase after our highest potential in all categories of life. Ooh, excuse me. So, that being said, I hope that you are always learning, always growing, and always pushing forward, and always giving. And if you do like this message, you like this video, it would help me out if you gave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, you can visit my website at escobarj.com and book any coaching option that works for you. I do phone coaching, I do email coaching, and also, if you'd like to just make a donation, you can donate any amount of money that you feel is worth the value of the information given in this video or any of my other videos for that matter. Give me $1, $2, $5, $20, $100, whatever it is you feel, $1,000, $1,000,000, you know, whatever it is you feel is worth the value of the information that you have learned in this series of videos. But that being said, at the very least, share this with your family and friends on any social platform, and would really help me out, because that is my purpose, is to get this word out to as many people as I possibly can, and to help get the message across to as many people as possible. Excuse me. So, that being said, I hope you're doing well. Be great, prosper, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.